Hello everyone, welcome to our talk show Culture Connects. Have you ever noticed that people communicate differently in different countries? So today we will explore the culture of India using the culture model of host days. In our talk show, we have four guests from India who will share insight about their country's culture.
Namaste.
So, as my introduce, we will discuss about culture's value. So the first question is, could you explain how power distance work in India and give a simple example in daily life or work and share a few tips for communicating?
Thank you for your question. So, in India, the power distance is quite high. So, people usually respect the hierarchy and authority. Manager, teacher, and whole person are highly respected. For example, the employee usually do not disagree with their boss in public, and the manager may often make the final decision. So, when communicating in India, you need to be polite, respectful, and avoid directly challenging someone with higher authority. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing your insight. So for our next guest, could you tell us how collectivism influences the way people build relationships and communicating in India?
That's a great question. In India, the level of individualism is low. That means people tend to value collectivism more. Therefore, when communicating, people often use we instead of I. And in other words, people often think about their groups, especially their family, before making important decisions. For example, when choosing a career or deciding to study abroad, many young people usually discuss with their parents and relatives first, deciding to completely on their own. In business as well, building trust and maintaining a good relationship is very important before a cooperation. And because of this collectivist culture, people often communicate in a friendly and indirect way to avoid conflict and maintain a group harmony. Thank you for your question.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Now, I'd like to ask our third question. So, how does formality influence the way people communicate in India?
Thank you. That's an excellent point to explore. In the India, formality is high because it's strong influenced by religion, family values, and the long histories of Indian society. This is clearly reflected in the way society places great importance on traditional, ritual, and social etiquette in relationships. For example, when you greet others, India often say namaste and use titles such as sir or madam instead of calling someone by the first name. Therefore, when communication with India, it's important to base attention to form address and maintain a polite, respect, and patient attitude as the factor help build trust and maintain effective cooperative relationship. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that. So, for the final question, could you explain uncertainty avoidance in India?
Thank you for the question. In India, uncertainty avoidance is moderate, which means people can accept change, but they still value some structure and guidance. For example, in school or at work, people often prefer clear instruction from teacher or manager when doing a new task. So when communicating in India, it is helpful to explain idea clearly and give some guidance, especially when introducing something new.
Thank you to all our guests for sharing. Today, we know for cultural value in India, power distance, collectivism, formality, and uncertainty avoidance. We hope you learned something new about Indian culture. Thank you for watching Culture Connect and see you next time.
Namaste.